5 people are arrested in White County, all in connection to several kidnappings and rapes. Police in Searcy arrested Tyrone Harris almost 2 weeks ago, and since then, they've had even more victims come forward and put more suspects behind bars, but they say the investigation's far from over.
KRK4's Caitlin Reardon covering this story when Harris was first arrested and was in Searcy today to follow up on the new developments. Caitlin, what are we learning?
Well, Bob and Ashley, since Harris has been in custody, police say his communication has now been cut off because he's been trying to intimidate witnesses and victims from inside of the jail.
That's kind of how that house is. It's really not a safe zone for anyone.
A neighbor who asked that we not show her face says she lives near a house on West Vine Street in Searcy, where a woman in her early 20s recently escaped after police say she was kidnapped, raped, beaten, and burned.
She jumped out the window. She ran through my mom's front yard, down the side yard.
This neighbor says she helped the victim get to the hospital.
And I saved her, and I felt so bad for that girl. They burnt her really bad from her thigh down to her ankles.
Police arrested Tyrone Harris, but say as the investigation unfolded, he wasn't the only one facing charges, and this woman wasn't the only victim.
We have male and female victims that he has used a gun to actually rape them.
2 other victims came forward telling police they were kidnapped, raped, and beaten. Police say between an apartment on West Center Street and the house on West Vine, where the reports of rape and abuse took place, police arrested 4 other people who faced charges of rape and kidnapping. But they list Harris as the key player.
Anything that we can put on him to try to keep him behind bars, so to say, we need that because we feel like he is a danger.
This neighbor is worried for her children and her family, but says she couldn't look the other way knowing what was going on.
My heart went out for her.
There are other victims who aren't cooperating because they're afraid of Harris. They also say as the investigation continues, more victims or even suspects could emerge. Bob